back everyone, Shikai Hogan here, reporting for the festival. So, today we are back to Forza Horizon 4, taking a look on one of my older car that I've revealed before. Just because I just repainted and I just want to show it because I really like how it looks now. So, yeah. This right here is the Fiat Abarth 124 Spider. Well, there is a reason why I said it's Fiat Abarth, because if I only said it Fiat 124 Spider, that will be the classic 124 Spider. It's a two different thing. They have two 124 Spider in this game, and one of them is this one right here. And oh come on, this is a bad timing to record, isn't it? So yeah. This car right here is, well, basically the same as the Miata. The reason why I said that, it's because this car share the same chassis with the ND Miata, or the 4th generation Miata. Which is an interesting one, because this is an Italian car. You would thought it would be just made by themselves, but no, they just do some joint cooperation and just do it. And in fact, Abarth doesn't really hide it that much. Like this is basically a Mazda Miata. They don't really hide it, you know. So it's a bit darker here. So let's just go to the main showroom on the festival, shall we? Give me a moment. Alright, so not exactly the showroom, I'm still right outside of it because it's a much better place to record than the inside. The inside is just to play. So yeah, this car is a shared chassis with the Miata, as I mentioned before, and in fact some of the stuff actually share with the Miata as well, like some of the stuff like the side badges, not badges, I don't know, the indicator, reflector, not sure. But basically there, if you look at it in a glance, especially from the side, you wouldn't really notice that this is a different car. I mean, well, if you keen enough you will, but if you just, your average people that just look at cars and hey, that looks nice, you're probably thinking this is a Miata. No, this is the Italian long lost brother. Well, not long lost brother, they're still relatively close. It's just that one of them is moved to Italia. Or Italy, as we Englishmen say. Well, I'm not Englishman, by the way. I just happen to speak English. Right. So yeah, it's different. I tune it up quite a bit on the engine. Doesn't even add too much on the tire width, so not exactly strong in handling, but it's good enough. And it started to become one of my favorite cars actually in the last few weeks, because I kinda enjoy driving slow car recently. I don't know why, it's really fun. Even though I still prefer my Charger or my Subaru, both of them are much better, but this one is also pretty nice, so I'm adding it to my favorite list as well. Yeah, I have too much favorite, haven't I? So anyway, the paint job that you're seeing here is created by me. So let's have a quick look around. So of course I picked the dark red because that's my main color. Even though you see my current interface around here, it's pretty blue, isn't it? But yeah, pretty blue, but that's also one of my second most picked color usually in other stuff, so that's why I have blue stripes. This is basically my personal color, and asymmetrical stripes, because in a sense it's not symmetrical, because on the right side it has one big stripe, on the right side, on the left side, I mean, it has two white stripes, but even though they look asymmetrical, it's still symmetrical because both of them are actually exactly the same width in total. Like these two stripes is placed exactly the same width as these blue stripes right here. So it's still symmetrical in a way. So also I put on the freedom text on it because I kind of like it, and it's kind of emphasized that it is a front engine rear wheel drive with the FR. Really like it. I mean, I always put one of those if I can because I really love it. And of course the badge is the good old Scorpion from that is owned by a bard. My zodiac is also Scorpio, by the way, just in case you want to know. So anyway, I use the group color 3 to paint the front to be the same as the plastic part on the fan, just because the red piece doesn't feel right. But that means if I do that, it's supposed to change the wing mirror as well, right? But the wing mirror, I can change it manually without having to change the here, because after you're done with the color group 2, I think, is it color group 2 or color group 3? I kind of forgot. You can change your wing mirror color manually. So yeah, of course this is an open top car, convertible, but you cannot close it because this is Forza. So yeah, moving on to the back, we have the number here. My personal favorite number in general, 310, because that is a combination of 31st October. Well, October is the 10th month, right? So that's why it's 10. So if you try to cover the 0, that's 31st, which means that's my birthday. And if I try to cover the number 3, it means 10, of course, as you can see, but that means it's October. So that's my birth month. I just cannot integrate my, birth year because I don't know how to make it look nice. So yeah, same goes with this. And by the way, this stripes in the layer is actually separated because if I go straight up, it will actually paint it on the windshield beam there. So I have to separate it. And yeah. And by the way, this is manual, as you can see there. It's a stick shift. Really love it. Left hand drive because it's Italy. So yeah. Moving on to the back a little bit, I have my name here stamped now, and I actually changed it from what I used on my Subaru, because the Subaru one is all just white. This one I make sure to follow the color language on the body, so it goes with some blue as well, and I highlight Hulk the Hulk on with blue. So as you can see, it's pretty much asymmetrical and stuff, but you get the idea. Also, if you try to cover it a little bit, because I'm an EN VTuber, it kind of makes sense, isn't it? So yeah. And this black piece right here is not the trim from the car. I have to actually made it myself. I'm quite proud of it. Because the reason why I did that is because I don't want to make the stripe goes all the way down. It's kind of ugly with small cars, to be honest. So I decided, you know what, let's try to do something so it doesn't look like I just on purposely cut it off just because I'm lazy. And I do something more than lazy actually when I made that, because it has 4 layers just to make, no, 5 layers to make it right like that. I think, is it 5 or 4? I don't remember, but quite a lot. So yeah, that's the paint job that I do. I just want to share it. So well, since we are here, might as well do some races to remind you how good this car is, or how much fun this car can be. Alright, our first race is on the Horizon Festival circuit, pretty near from where we show this car. Still pretty dark, but that's fine because I just want to show the performance of this car. So, this car honestly is still pretty, even though it's one of my older tune, this car still performs really well. In my opinion, obviously. Like, it handles really nicely, doesn't have much trouble when I do a bunch of stuff. I mean, still want to slide, yes, but it's fairly easy to control. So I don't have to worry too much about it. And this place is too... This place is too tight, I mentioned. Of course I crashed my car. Of course. And we're just starting. It's dumb. Launching is kinda hard because it's not exactly has a good grip at launch, but that doesn't really bother me, to be honest, because I can just try to overtake all the AIs on the corner, hopefully. Yeah, a bit rough, but much better than the previous one. Ooh, I saw Natasha S2K there. Hello. That's nice. A little bit losing focus there. And there is much of S2K here. Not bad. Oh, there's a BRZ as well. With the MF Ghost livery, the X6 MF Ghost livery. Same creator as the... what is it? Initial D, by the way. The comic is pretty good, as usual. But... yeah, I haven't read it that much. As good as it is. I mean... it's much more about modern cars, so I just kinda pass about it. I prefer classic car, to be honest. It's just so lovely, but that doesn't make the newer car bad. It's just preference, to be honest. But the modern cars is also pretty amazing, you know. But if I have to pick, I wish I have an older car. Even older than me, to be honest. Because the aesthetic of the older car is just amazing. I love it. But modern cars like this is also pretty good as well, you know. Like, look, looks pretty nice. This upper pack looks pretty nice. I like it. It doesn't really matter which car that I pick, really. As long as it looks nice, I'll love it. Looks nice, handles nice. It's just... so I just like cars, alright. So it's kind of hard to pick, to be honest. Even though I don't know much about cars, to be honest. I mean, I know the basic at least. But some of the really advanced stuff, I still don't know much about them. I mean, I know a little bit maybe, but there's a lot of stuff to learn about cars, you know. Yeah, okay, okay, there is Porsche Cayman. F4, BRZ, Z4, S2000. Oh, I just realized one of them is actually RX-8. Oops. Another S2000, another Cayman. The 2016 MX-5, that's the ND model. The Alfa Romeo 4C and the Audi TTS. It still haven't finished. Finish yourself. So yeah, in terms of lap time, it's actually pretty good. This is unbeatable difficulty and I'm beating them by 1.2 seconds. Okay, our next race will be on the Horizon Festival Sprint. And it's rainy because I forgot this is autumn. So, yeah. And the fact that I cannot close up my roof. Yeah, I'm just going to stay here while rained down by a bunch of sky water. This game. I wish they have an option to close up the roof, alright, but no, they don't. Anyway, let's just start the race. This is a sprint race, so only one chance to overtake all of them. It's raining as well, so it can be a bit difficult. But I don't have to worry about it because this car, even in rain, it's not bad because it has a lot of grip, and lots of grip means you will have a good amount of grip on this game, even on web. Ooh, I could have got into the front earlier, but I'm kind of hesitating. Alright, let's see. It's gaining up now. Has quite a lot of power for a class, but it's rear-wheel drive, so yeah. What happened to that RX-8? That was an RX-8, right? Ow! That's a big crash, supposedly. But with some Forza magic, it's not a big crash. Okay, we're already halfway there. I always want to try to race another VTuber, to be honest. In the future. We'll see about that, but not much to talk because I already talked about this car quite a lot before. All I can say, I like it. I like the handling of it, and the speed is not bad. I mean, it's not the fastest, but it's not bad. It's just a nice little car. A fun little car that you just want to run around and just have fun with it, basically. It's a lovely car. For our final race, we are on Ambleside Sprint. And this will be the final race, obviously, so not much to talk about. We're just going around near the festival. That's it, really. It's just a joyride near the festival while racing with others. That's about it. Nothing more than that. So I believe this is one of the first race that you go. No, actually no. One of the first races near the festival. But you know, not like that. Yeah, I don't have much to talk. Oh, by the way, I actually make a Super 7 car challenge for this car. If you want to try to drive this car, I'm not going to show it to you because it will spoil it a little bit for you if you want to see the route. I'm not going to show it. But yeah, it's just a mean to show how well I'm tuning the car and how well I'm driving. And basically, it's a challenge for you guys to do the race. Well, not exactly a race, but it's more like a challenge to do better than me, to do certain things, because I can only beat it once by 0.5 seconds of my own time, which is not exactly intimidating for a faster player, but it's probably gonna be really intimidating for a lot of new driver on this game. I doubt they will like it, to be honest, but oh well. It is meant to be difficult, to be honest. So yeah, I'm going to show you the challenge right after I finish this. Alright, we are already done. This car, so yeah, it's pretty good in terms of handling. It still holds up pretty well, even though I don't really drive it that much. For 2 years. Is it 2 years? Yeah, I think it's 2 years already. it still holds up pretty well, so I don't have to worry about this car that much. It's always nice. So yeah, oh my god, I'm beating a bunch of Porsche. But then again, they're not the fastest Porsche available. If I want to find a fast Porsche, that will be their track toys. Their track toys are really scary, borderline powerful. It's powerful, okay? But, you know, not that bad. Alright, we got a wheel spin. Give me 5,000. It's usually just give me 5,000. Okay, I was wrong this time. Pretty close though. Pretty close. It's almost got 5,000. Damn it, game. Oh well. So I'm going to. I said earlier I'm going to show you the Super 7 card that I got. That is like here, Horizon Super 7. I have my.
All the challenge cards at Horizon are collected here. You can search and sort by whatever criteria you like.
Yeah. This is the festival. I was going to call it back to basic, but it's not really basic. The car is tuned. So, not exactly basic, but this is the share code if you want to try to challenge it. There it is, 148 033 302. You can test drive this car with this exact paint job, and hopefully you can defeat it. I'm pretty sure you can. I'm not the fastest, you know. I'm not really the fastest driver. I'm pretty average. So yeah. Good luck with that. Alright everyone, Shikai Hokan here, reporting for the end of the world. I mean, the video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's content. If you like it, feel free to activate that like button. If you want to see more of my content, you can put a mark on my head with that subscribe button. And lastly, any kind of support and feedback would be really appreciated. So, thanks for watching, and remember, I'm keeping my eyes on you. Keep on living, buddy.